you often actually speak, about people that have, contributed to your wealth, like a world-class mining entrepreneur like Ross Beaty, you've spoken about these people before, right? And so if an investor, is trying to make a decision, about finding more people like this, right? Like the real world-class mining entrepreneurs, how could they foster a mindset to spot out the good ones?
That's really easy. The really good ones are passionate. If you go up at an investment conference to an A-leaguer and you ask them a question about their current project, they will talk to you. It's their whole life. They don't give a damn about opera. They don't care about hockey. They're uninvolved in popular culture. You think that you can't approach them and talk to them about their projects, that you can't talk to them about their job, that you can't talk to them about the company. Nothing could be further from the truth. It's the only thing that you can talk to them about. You can't shut them up. And so first of all, having the jam to just go up and ask the question. If somebody won't talk to you, that's a really, really, really good indication that he or she's not great, that they don't have the passion. When I learned at age 21, 22, and Peter Cundall told me this. Peter Cundall said, a really great business person wants to talk to you about these things. Great business people are usually pretty good salespeople, among other things. That lowers their cost of capital. So they like to talk. But importantly, they like to talk about what they're doing. And if you go up, in my experience, and talk to a really great entrepreneur, he's not going to talk to you about the Canucks. He doesn't care. He might talk to you about politics, but only in the sense that it impacts their business. And as I say, if they won't talk to you, it's a really great indication that they have no passion. Early in my career, you may know this, I was, as an immigrant to Canada, penniless, and I had to work. And so I had to work at night. And so the first thing I did as a young, big 18-year-old who'd spent 10 years as a competitive boxer was I became a bouncer. And I won't bore you with the whole story, but I migrated from being a bouncer to co-owning a bar in Vancouver while still in university. And I had occasion in that bar to meet, among others, Peter Cundall, who became my mentor, but more particularly for this story, Peter Brown, the founder of Canarim, which is now Canaccord, and I would argue the real author of the success of Vancouver as a mining community. I would talk to Peter Brown about business, frequently plying him with alcohol. And what I would do is, pour him a glass of something, and I'd ask him some questions, and then I'd excuse myself, and I'd run in the back, and I had this little 3-ring binder, and I'd write the answers, and I'd come back out sheepishly, and I'd ask him some more questions, and then I'd excuse myself and run back and write down the answers. And I debriefed Peter for months, absolutely for months. And he was extremely generous with that. He liked to drink, he liked to teach, he liked everything about it. I related these stories years later to him, and he looked at me, he started laughing. He says, "You were a big kid with a bad sense of humor. I'm glad I didn't lose you any money." But it just, just to say that those people who are truly great, in my experience, have wanted to teach.